Would you like to read God's word? If so, let's read. I want to get to the book of Luke, right? Where Luke chapter 5, the first disciples, okay? It says here in the first verse, as the crowd was pressing in on Jesus to hear God's word, he was standing by, where? He was standing by Lake Gennesaret, right? It says he saw two boats at the edge of the lake. The fishermen had left them and were fishing their nets. Okay. And then it says he got into one of the boats, which belonged to Simon Peter. And then it says, and asked him to put out a little from the land. Then he sat down and was teaching the crowds from the boat. Verse 4, when he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, put out into deep water and let down your nets for a catch. You see, Jesus is trying to show Peter right now. Right now, Peter is about to tell Jesus basically that he's been doing everything he can to catch all these fish, but he can't catch anything. And Jesus is about to show Peter a very important lesson. Verse 5 says this, Master, Simon replied, we've worked hard all night long and caught nothing. But if you say so, I'll let down the nets. Then it says in verse 6, when they did this, they caught a great number of fish, and their nets began to tear. Verse 7, so they signaled to their partners in other boats, right, to come and help them. They came and filled both boats so full that they began to sink. Guys, I want to show you that God is trying to show you that we can't do this life alone. If we believe that we can go this life and not need God's help and not need God's provision, not need God's support with whatever we're doing, then we're so wrong, and we've been mistaken about what we think we can do in this life. We need God to intercede himself into our life. We need God to be able to approve and support our decisions. God is trying to show you right now that you can do nothing without him. Just like in this situation with Peter said, Master, Simon replied, we've worked hard all night long and caught nothing. But if you say so, I'll let down the nets. God is trying to show Peter right here that if you have faith and if you believe that God can do something, if you believe that God can come through when you feel like you're hopeless, when you feel like you got nothing. God should not just be our last resort. He should be our first resort. God does amazing things in our life. And if we believe that God can come through, he's going to do so much more for your life. He's not just this guy in the sky that just throws down food and throws down opportunities. God is all around us, and he provides opportunities that we could have never expected. And I want to show you guys this. Another thing is that Jesus is also going to provide you people in your life that are going to support you, that are going to help you, right? It says it right here.